Creepy. What up, everybody? Welcome back to a new video. I realized that I never actually talked about my Grom. I've done other reviews on other bikes, and I never gave you guys any like insight to what I've done to this bike, or you know what I think about it. I was all sitting at home and not doing anything, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a video on this. Damn right. Anyway, on that note, let's get started with today's video. Alright, first things first, do I like it? I love this bike. The only downside, and you guys are already going to know this, is just the lack of power. That kind of sucks sometimes. And the fact that you're stuck to like cities. You know, if you want to go out, like let's say the mountains and, you know, try to do some twisties, you gotta have to find a back road that's going to be able to take that speed. Because even with everything I've done to this bike, you know, I can hit 70. But I gotta be going downhill, and I gotta pretty much full tuck myself to do it. If it's uphill, no way. 55. It's just, it lacks it. You know, it's only 9 horsepower, so, you know, you can't really bitch about it. But, you know, the money, for the price is really good. Like, Hondas are hella reliable. They really are. Some of the guys I ride with, man, they drop theirs. This one's been dropped. I'll show that now. Oh, shit. Oh shit! Oh shit! You know, we got it home, and this thing, it just needed really new plastics and a new lever, because the lever just broke. But, you know, this thing was a beast. It just took the hit and kept on going, and I haven't had any issues since. Some of the things I have on this bike, I have the Ride It shorty levers. I have the mini Honda Pro Taper bars on this guy, with like dirt bike levers or grips, because I like the way they look. They match the color scheme. I got flush mount turning signals, and from TST with the hyper flash on it, so this way it doesn't just stay on. Then I have the TST integrated tail light with fender eliminator kit, which is awesome. I recommend TST especially for this, if you guys want to do the work yourself, because it's all plug and play. Plus TST has their own YouTube page to show you how to install it, which is freaking awesome. Along with the license plate mount for it too. It's all plug and play, dude. They make it so simple, and it's pretty cheap. I have a Chimera intake with the Zoom high mount exhaust. Since I did that too, I had to get the Dynajet put in and get it mapped, so this way, you know, I wasn't running too rich or too lean, because I don't really feel like destroying my bike. So that's a little pricey, but you know, the cool thing is if you do one or the other, you don't have to do that. If you do both, then you're gonna have to pay for it. But the Zoom exhaust, for the price, I think I paid like 200. It's amazing. It's stupid loud. I had to put the baffle in it because I was going deaf. But yeah, and then I can't remember the seat. I got an aftermarket seat because honestly, the Grom seat is so garbage. Like, it hurts my ass so bad. So bad. I do recommend though, like one of the first things you put on here is an exhaust. You're gonna hate the exhaust sound. It is so quiet, so quiet. And I also recommend you get like the Pro Taper bars, because if you do go down, these things are crazy strong. I mean, they're made for dirt biking, so they're made to be dropped. I really think that's what saved my bike in that crash, was those handlebars, because they bent them. I don't think they even really bent them. I think it was just a little offset. But no, that during that crash, those bars saved this bike. Yeah, so even after the accident, getting a whole new side of fairings really was cheap, considering, I mean, dude, you gotta see big bikes. Fairings are expensive, especially when you go to the dealership and get them. Woo! So, yeah, I mean, we got all the fairings replaced for really, really cheap. Some of them are only like 12 bucks. And that's kind of the cool thing with this bike is, you know, you can get a lot for it for pretty cheap. And you can learn all kinds of bad habits on it. I love riding this thing around town. And then to the point where it gets 120 miles of the gallon. That varies depending on the rider weight. But, you know, 120 miles a gallon, it's a 1 gallon tank. So I put like 88 octane in here, because I don't see the point of putting 90 in a little engine like this. But 88 in here, and cost me like $3 at most to fill it. And you can ride all day, man. 120 miles is a long way. I feel like if you guys get it as a beginner's bike, you're definitely going to get kind of bored with it and want another one, because everybody wants to go, you know, further out and do things and, you know, change it up. But this is a great bike to learn on. It's super forgiving. That's the best point, is it's just super forgiving. So it makes it really easy to learn on. I mean, look at Grim, that's what he started on. So yeah, I think it's an amazing beginner's bike, but I do think you'll get bored with it. It's just how it is. You're going to get bored no matter what. It only has 4 gears. You know, most bikes, I believe, have 6. So that's why everybody jokes about finding that 5th gear, because it doesn't exist. But it's a good commuter bike, man. If you just want to like get around town and have a blast, because you get into trouble with this bike, you would think that because it's a small bike you won't get into trouble, but you find yourself doing some stupid things on this bike. You know what I do love too is it's all digital here. So you have a gas gauge, your tachometer is all digital, all that fun. It's cool having a gas gauge. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. And the sun doesn't mess with it. Like, you would think there'd be a wicked glare, but no, it's good. But yeah, I mean, I pay $26 a month for insurance. That's like full coverage. I even have comprehensive, so if someone jacks it, at least I only pay like 500 bucks, I think, or 200 bucks, something like that. Anyway, and then registration. I just paid 2 years registration on this bike for $38. 2 years. That's why there's no point for me to get rid of this, because it almost cost me nothing to keep it. And it's great because, you know, all this stuff is cheap and you get to have fun at the same time. Alright everybody, I'm going to call today's video here. I hope you guys liked the review video of my 2018 Honda Grom. I love this bike. I recommend it to anybody, only because, you know, I ride it. But I think if you get one, you'll have a blast either way. So if you're gonna keep it or not keep it, you'll still have a blast on it, and you'll probably get into trouble. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later. What is he doing? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Woo. 2 days in a row.